I kind of have a problem today where everything that I could do, I don't really feel like doing. Smelting system, don't really need it right now. Bartering farm is like, I don't want to do a bartering farm right now. I don't really feel like it. Beehive and honey farm, sure, I could do that, but in order to do the beehive and honey farm, I'm gonna need a lot of redstone. And if I want to do a beehive and honey farm and use all that redstone, I need to make like a witch farm and then a full farm. Hey, we've already done this. Hold on. Oops. Um. Well, that was a little bit silly, but yeah, that one's already done. Storage system. I mean, we don't have a house. House need a honey farm. Go kill the Ender Dragon. I don't really want to do that yet. I want to do that after I have my house. Build village city. I mean, that's a cool building project, but I need so many resources that I don't really want to collect right now. So I'm kind of unsure as to what to do with my forever Minecraft world at this moment. It's like it's like I want to do stuff, but I don't want to do stuff. And I think I gotta do that thing that I've been told by everybody, that whenever you don't feel like doing anything, the best thing to do is to pick one of the things to do and just start doing it for 5 minutes and see what's up. So first I need to think about which of the things I want to do. I also want to know what this chest has. Quartz. So I was a little bit ahead of the curve. I didn't know I had all this quartz. I'm gonna be real disappointed when this is 5 blocks. You sir talk big, but you're small. See, I still think it's good to have things to build this. Alright, I know exactly what to do now. So first we need to travel a little before I actually begin doing anything. That's pretty good because I don't want to do anything today, but maybe on Monday I'll feel better. Maybe I don't, but once you start doing things, it should get better. Hold on. I feel like I'm too silent. Am I too silent? I should be a little louder now. Today I'm talking about Mandy, as the title says, and you may be like, wait, what, who the fuck is Mandy, and why did she come and give without taking? Or you may like remember a few days ago I uploaded that one video on the music I listened on a certain month. I don't even know which one, June maybe? Point is, yeah, I watched the show called Mandy. Mandy's not a real woman. Maybe she's a real person. I don't know. I don't know if she's based on anyone, but she's for certain there. And basically, she came and she gave without taking, and that's just a reference to the music. The intro theme of the show is, why is this such a square beach? Sometimes I feel like there's something hidden here. What is this? Is there something under here? Or am I tripping? Like, why would you spawn a cube of this? Point is, yeah, it's a show about this woman called Mandy. She's a job seeker. This is exactly how I described it the other day when I only started the discussion. Okay. Well, I don't think this is anything. This is just some awkward generation. I end before someone and tells me in the comments like, no, no, dude, that's a trail chamber, and I go like, trail chamber, what? A trail what? Yeah, trail chamber. I'm like, a trail what? That's dumb. So I think the reason why most people probably will hear about Mandy Naturally, the show, is because guess who is like the head of the project? It's Diane Morgan, aka Cunk, aka like the funniest person ever. If you don't think Cunk is the funniest, I don't know what to tell you, man. Like genuinely fantastic and hilarious comedy, everything that Cunk has ever done. And so you have Diane Morgan, who plays Cunk, doing another character. It's kind of interesting. And the reality is, yeah, no, Mandy fucking gets mugged by Cunk. Cunk basically mugs anyone though, because Cunk is just like the funniest piece of like comedy ever created in a way. Maybe not. Maybe she does have a little bit of fight left in her, fighting against a certain That's a screenshot that I didn't want to take. Fighting against certain shows, you know, like you are kind of maybe fighting against some crazy stuff. I forget how cool the spawn of this seed is every time I walk through this direction. I'm gonna miss like looking at this in such detail because I'm gonna get up an elytra eventually. But it's still a long ways off. I'm trying to really delay getting the elytra because once you get the elytra, you want to do everything at the same time. And it is sneeze. I'm joking. That was a joke. That was comedy. As I was saying, yeah, Mandy is nowhere near as fun as Cunk, and I apologize for not making a boat until now. I realized that I didn't bring a single bit of wood, which is fine. I don't really need wood, but still, probably should have. Because now I have to take down a tree. I want to make a boat because I'm gonna need a boat. I thought that was gonna be one river. I don't know why that was. I thought that, but I guess there is a magic to Diane Morgan playing a character because even if it's not conk funny, it's still like quite funny. I don't think you can make an argument that Philomena herself, like not Philomena, Diane Morgan herself, is pretty good at being funny. And so you get this character who's kind of a sleek, like a sleek job, like she's not sleek, she's just lazy in a way. And they send her on these fantastical adventures. And let me be straight, I don't like episodes where the problem is that Mandy's stupid and lazy as much as I liked episodes where Mandy like gives her all for some sort of ridiculous purpose. And I think the show kind of doesn't know that because the worst season of the show is definitely the latest one, which for now it's the fourth. And I'm just there thinking to myself, you know, whoa, I am way overshooting it in this direction. Holy. So I think I want to go that way. No, that way. I think the show doesn't work when they're trying to make the story work. In the sense that, like, they sometimes want to make, like, whoa, I'm getting very stuck here. Very distracted. When the show wants to focus on Mandy being like a kind of a scummy person, it's not as funny as when the show puts Mandy in an insane situation she shouldn't have. Such as, one episode they send her to Mars and you get this great rendition of Ticket to the Moon, and then you get some aliens. You get some fuck ass aliens kind of like dancing. Um and they're dancing like theater group kids. And it's all for this episode where they're faking the fucking Mars landing. And of course this girl fucks it up. And it's like, it's cool when she fucks it up. I like it when they make her fuck up in a setting where she shouldn't fuck up, but she was specifically in that scenario because of some dumb bullshit that's happening, I think when the show takes that route, it actually manages to work really, really well. Oh, hold on. I think this may not be the right biome. So you need to go to like minus 100. Minus 400. I still have a ways to go in this direction. Okay. That was pretty much there. No. Apparently there's a break on this swamp. Alright. Give me my boat. Before the zombies arrive. No. Ow, they're hitting me. Ow. Ow. There's an episode where she's like this plane attendant. And she's constantly going out into the plane. And it's just like, why is she going out of the plane like it's a spaceship? That level of ridiculousness makes the episode really enjoyable. And then there's episode where she genuinely fucks up, but it's in ways so stupid that you can't help but laugh. They primarily mean it in the sense that, like, in one of the episodes, I think what's happening is she basically wants. Oh, hey, look what I found! Dolphin. Dolphin, do you give me your funny boost? Or no? Yeah, you do. Thanks, Dolphin. Uh, where am I going? This way. Important. Thank you, Dolphin. Your boost was very appreciated for 5 minutes. By the way, that's a that's a monument. I should screenshot the coordinates so I remember. Even though it's on the way here. I haven't done a monument in so long. Because, like, who the fuck cares about monuments nowadays? F2. So I guess the LDR is, yeah, the Cunk adjacent show, Mandy, is pretty cool. But I think the most iconic parts of the show are just the character of Mandy herself, as well as a few things regarding just the way it's all written, I guess. I suppose. I personally enjoyed it quite a bit, but like some episodes just genuinely stink. And I think after 4 seasons, a show not finding what works and what doesn't just starts feeling kind of increasingly lame. Oh, nice. Coward refill. And some obsidian. I mean, I could hella use a ton of this obsidian. So for the most part, a really enjoyable show. Is just, I'm kind of worried that they want to make more, and it's just not gonna be funny, man. It's just not gonna be funny because if you can't figure out what works and what doesn't work at this point, and you're still struggling, and your worst season's the last one, after you've already had plenty of episodes that are actually pretty good, I'm not sure. I'm not sure I adore everything that your concept seems to be. But I don't think it's impossible for them to do it eventually. So I guess I'm hoping that if they make more of the show, they manage to keep up the quality, if that makes any sense. Now the witch hut should be around somewhere. Right, right, right. I remembered. I remembered. I had to stop to remember. I went to minus 400 minus 800 when I should be going to minus 800 minus 400. Sounds crazy, but it just means walk this way. Genuinely just means walk in this direction. You'll find it. I recommend Mandy. I guess I do, but I mean, if you watch it, you'll probably notice that some episodes are just clearly better than others, and that's okay. Not every episode has to be gold. I just kind of wish more episodes were good because it's not at all a very consistent show when it really, really could be. Also, can I stop traveling at night, please? It's just really lame when I'm trying to like live my life, and then it's like it's nighttime. Frogs. Hello, frog. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. You guys look so weird. I never. I feel like you don't fit in the game next to whatever the fuck this is. What is this? Cows? I mean, I know it's cows. I mean, what is this? Like on a metaphysical level, then like in the sense that, like, why do the cows look like that? Why have they not gotten animation overhauls? Why has there not been a drop that just overhauls all the villagers, all the animals, really all the old creatures? Really, they upgraded the rabbit, and that's the only one they dared upgrade. And it's like, bro, make a drop upgrading this fella. Look at him, look at him. What is this? Bro has no knees. Bro has whatever's happening to the back legs. What is happening to the back legs? What is this? Why do you do your feet move like they're hinges on a door? Or they could alternatively update all the modern mobs to look like the old mobs. Wouldn't catch me complaining. Hi, cat. There's a witch inside the hut. Look at her. She's looks old. She's looking all cinematic. No, why did you do that? You look all cinematic and shit. Give me some redstone. Yes, we're building a witch farm, which I think you probably understood at some point while I was doing this. But before we build a witch farm, we need to travel to the nether and throw. So, fun times ahead, fun times ahead.